Sailor. And her milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. Put that thing in the jar. I heard that she real down the Mars.
Hey you creeps, and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to see some new subbies on this channel. Welcome everyone. Yeah, I just wanted to shout you guys out real quick. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I see the kind words and stuff in the comments. Yeah, but back to this video. I had got some Frixion colors. I believe that's how you say that. These are erasable markers, and I found them on a Japanese stationery Amazon store, and yeah, they come on a range of colors from black, red, blue, green, yellow, orange, pinks, and purples, and I believe they have a brown. And as I opened these up, I wanted to see the texture of them, because to me, I thought that these were just something like never heard of, like they're erasable markers. And I wanted to know, like, the first thing I thought was like dry erase. So I tested it, and yes, it does feel like dry erase markers. So I was a little skeptical about doing any art with them, but I was like, you know what? It's the new year. I want to play with some new supplies. I'm going to try and do this. Yeah, so they were very like pleasing to the eye. Like, look how beautiful that is. Like, just nice. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and do some quick swatches. And these are like poo-poo swatches, so I'm sorry. And I saw that they had no bleeding on the back, so that was great because I did not need any bleeding. But yeah, I just really wanted to go ahead and like just quickly run through some swatches. So yeah, and as I was swatching these, I found that they felt pretty smooth and stuff, so I was surprised about the way that they wrote. I thought that they were going to eat at my paper at this point, but they didn't, and I went over it a couple of times too. Okie dokie, so now that we're almost done with the swatches, onto the real test. And the real test is, do they actually erase? And the answer is yes. Like, I was intrigued by how they erase pretty well. Like, I thought that they weren't going to erase as well. Like, I was a little skeptical about the reviews and stuff, but there were some flaws. So if you look closely, like, you can see that there are some pieces of ink left over, into the tooth of the paper, and some stuff just seemed gritty and they just moved around. So of course I came up with a sketch, and I went ahead and inked her, and now we're going to play around with the markers. But first, they needed a little bit of assistance because they don't have like any skin tone markers and stuff like that. Still, I went ahead and went in with some of my Supermakers and some of my Ohuhu markers. So this is these erasable markers, and yeah, so I quickly just went over the skin, and I wanted her to look very blushy because I wanted her to seem very happy, very blissful, very in love, like, I don't know, just very cute. So I try to keep her as, as mellow as possible with the skin, because the main attention is supposed to be on the pinks and stuff that I'm going to add in later. Alright, moving on to the star of the show, I'm going to be using the erasable marker now, and I did not like the way that it was eating at my paper. When I first watched them, they did not do what they are doing now. They basically ate at wherever I laid them down. I didn't apply a lot of pressure, and I started to get really frustrated and really confused, and I started to reach for other markers that I had. I still wanted to go ahead and give these erasable markers a try, but yeah, I got really frustrated when they started to eat at her shirt. So I decided, to only use them for like accents and stuff like that. So for her necklace and things like that, and basically just detailing her, because they ate at my paper and it was like messing up my art. So I was like, I ain't going to deal with that. I'm not dealing with that. Like, she came out so cute, and don't you all hate when you mess up a piece of art, like, and you can't get it back? Like, I didn't take a picture of her, I didn't scan her, like, I was not about to lose her. And I don't know, for me, like, if I can't just redraw something twice, like, once I do it, it don't never look as good like I done it the first time. Like, I have art that is just still to this day missing because I messed it all up. So I was not about to let these markers just do me bogus like that. So I went ahead and only used them for detailing, and you know what, I thought that was better just because they are on the finer side. Like, they don't have you know, a broader tip or anything. Like, they're not wide, they're pretty fine. So I think it worked out great just for just going in with the details for her. So yeah, they're basically assist tools. Do not let these markers fool you and think that you can use them for actual art. I don't know if it was the paper that I was using. Of course, I was using my Canson mixed media paper. That's basically all that I use. I really love that paper. And I don't know, like, the markers, those erasable markers were just not, they weren't messing with that at all. I only use them for detailing, just like how you see I'm using it for her hair now. Like, I just made like things darker and stuff like that with them. And also I did give it time to dry. So like, I don't want you guys to think like, okay, I just jumped in and used them. No, I give it time to dry. So yeah, now I'm going in with some washi tape. I don't know how you say it, wasabi. Look, y'all, I don't know how you say this, but I'm using this tape that I got from Walmart. I'll show you guys in one of my art vlogs of me going ahead and finding this tape. But yeah, I'm using this tape to do the background. I really wanted to do this. I thought it would be so cute to have something, you know, rose gold, you know. I just thought it was really cute. So yeah, I went ahead and used that tape for the background because in 2019 I told you guys I wanted to do stuff with more backgrounds. Like, I never do anything new. Like, I'm always using watercolor. Like, at least I branched out and started to use markers, but I needed to do something different. So I was really happy with the way that this turned out. And let me just say, using this tape is not easy. Like, I know that you guys probably see artists just go ahead and throw this on their artwork. Like, it is just no big deal. Like, man, this stuff did not cut right. It was little caps in there. I didn't know how to do it. I was trying to play a surgeon and just try to be as precise as possible. But no, it just ain't work out for me. So I was getting ready to toss the whole thing in the garbage. But you know, I was like, persevere, baby girl, persevere, because this was just not going the way that I wanted to go. Especially around the little details like the hearts and like the little swirlies in her hair. Like, you guys, this just sucked everything. Like, I hated it. It just did not go out the way that I wanted to go. So I went ahead and used some either, I think it was like a painter's pen or something, I don't know, but I think I used a painter's pen that I got from Walmart too, and I tried to fix the details and fix any mistakes that I had, because if you see down there, like, I drew her boobs bigger before and I had to fix them. So yep, so I basically cleaned up my mistakes with that painter's pen, and I just went ahead and used the jelly roll to keep fixing up any of my mistakes. I also used the tape to cover up some stuff as well. So yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking with me through this journey, and you know, we all make mistakes, so yeah, I really appreciate it. But on to the main part that I really wanted to talk about. You guys, I want to do a giveaway. Okay, so on to the rules for the giveaway. I am probably going to give away like a art basket or something like that, and I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below on why you do art, and I will randomly pick a winner. So yeah, that's all you guys have to do, is just like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you. Bye. Love you. Thanks again. Bye.